Welcome, Juan. I'm so glad that you are joining us here today.
Thanks very much for having me today, Lou. Appreciate it.
Why don't you just share with our audience, a little bit of background on you, on Juan Toney.
I'm the founder of Fit Forever University, which is a wellness program, a co-founder of LifeSync Coaches, which is a life coaching program, also has a membership base where we coach individuals on finding balance within that work and health space. Founder of Fit Forever Foods, which is healthy nutritional foods, and founder of Club Legit mentorship and leadership development program, which empowers young men to create creative lifestyles, leadership, and also begin to understand how to paradigm shift with positive habits.
Juan, could you tell us what are some of the things you said you've been in business for 28 years and you run your Fit Forever University and some other businesses as well. But what are some of the key things that you learned about business in general that you could recommend to somebody out there who's thinking about starting a business or maybe starting a fitness type business, something like you do? What are some of the things that you've learned? I mean, can you share that with us?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I would love to. First thing is that you want to have a vision.
Mhm.
Have a vision for yourself of what you would like your business to look like,
Sure.
and be so clear with it that you could actually, paint it in your sleep. Like our mantra, Fit Forever University mantra is to share our passion on the ways to eliminate stress by creating the life that you dream of. And so you want to have a vision, and from the vision, and when you create your vision, relax, tune into yourself, go to a quiet place. It may not happen overnight, but write down the thoughts that come to you and have the self-talk within you to continue to build off your dream. Because to create a new personal reality, you have to have a new personality. And to
Mhm.
have that personality, you have to have the vision. It'll come to you.
Yeah.
And then once you have that vision, you go ahead and write it down. It may come from us driving by a sign. It may come in the middle of the night in your sleep. It may come just from you sitting there listening to some music one day at the
Mhm.
light sitting in your car. But
Yeah.
first write down the vision. And then once you have the vision, the mission. What
So
are you
that's
going to
number two.
serve? What are you going to serve within your mission?
Mhm.
Who are you going to serve? Is it going to be people? Is it going to be animals? Is it going to be internet? But your niche, because the vision came to you because it's something internally that's
Mhm.
birthing.
Yeah.
Everything has an incubation and a gestation process. So once you see the vision and feel the vision, the seed's been planted. So now you can begin to go ahead and nurture the seed daily and
Mhm.
start off on your mission, but find out who you want to serve. That way it becomes more of a burning desire to continue to create it to full fruition.
Yeah.
It takes at least 270 days from a conception to birth from a child to get here. So you have to actually continue to stay healthy
Mhm.
and feed the energy. So the number two is the mission.
Okay.
Number three, what's your message? So once you have your mission, what's your message to the market you're going to serve?
Mhm.
How you make it a better place for the individual or for the animals, whatever you choose to actually, because don't be afraid to step out on faith and see if somebody else has done it before. Don't let that intimidate you. It just
Mhm.
shows that success leaves clues.
Yeah.
And you can do it too, but just step into it and continue to move forward. And if you fail, just continue to fall forward while you're failing.
Good point.
Because number four
Mhm.
is, what are you going to change? Who are you going to change? How are you going to continue to make this world a better place? And by doing so, that gives you the value upon wanting to continue to leave something, because you begin to plant the seed. So the seed is planted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you have to go on the hunt. To go on the hunt, you have to begin to search and look for prospects. and understand how to hunt and gather.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you can actually feed your tribe.
Mm-hmm.
It starts off with you on the hunt.
Yeah.
But once you begin to become a hunter and gatherer, you bring it back and you begin to feed your tribe so you can become the king of your tribe. Meaning you go ahead, you begin to build out and coach other people on developing your program, which is in the business world called scaling.
Okay.
Developing the system, begin to
Sure.
scale, and then you go ahead, continue to grow from there. And that's when the legacy is designed. When you're gone, you want to have something for your generations behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Leave a legacy, but it starts from your vision.
Yeah, and I like that one. I like the idea a lot, and you kind of just summed up that step 4, but you basically you're scaling, and so what's step 5?
Step 5 would just be to work on continued automation.
Ah.
So once you scale, you go ahead and you begin the automation. So when you
Mm-hmm.
can step away from all the working on the business, working in the business, and spend more time working on the business. So when you're first beginning to hunt and gather, it's going to take more time out of your day to go ahead and be on the hunt and work exactly what you want to do and what you want to become. But once you got it flowing and growing,
Mm-hmm.
then you go ahead and you work on the optimization. You can step away because you have your team working with you and beside you to do the things you may not want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Go out and do the marketing, do the editing, do your social media content,
Mm-hmm.
do the videos and so forth, things that you're not passionate about, because you're delegating and have the automation, so you can step away and work on what you enjoy. Like me personally, I love developing coaching modules. I love writing. I love coaching the masses. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I love doing. So I spend the least amount of time I can in my day working on the things that draw the most energy from me. The draining, you have gainers, things that engage energy and fluidity, and you have drainers, things that's going to drain your energy. And you have to continue to keep your energy focused on the things that's going to give you the most enjoyment out of life, the things you want to gain prosperity from. And not
Yeah.
just financially, but prosperity in all walks of your life.
Juan, is there anything that you want to leave our audience with that you want them to know about you?
Yeah, well, absolutely. I always come from a space of being genuine.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about, and this is for anyone, when you really want your business to be successful, come from a place of authenticity. My business was birthed out of the passion for exercise and has bloomed in different areas, still being a person of service.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the LifeSync coaches came from. Dave, which is the co-founder, we met at Bally's. He ran the West Side as an area manager. I was on the East Side, so we always met way back then in these management development meetings. And then, we kept in touch through social media and began to coincide our thoughts on how we can help more individuals build their business, but also more importantly, have balance in their life. Because, there's the life wheel. You have your health, your finance, your relationship, the whatever spirituality you may believe in, your family, and your personal development time.
Yeah.
And no one's life is perfect, but if you work on trying to keep as much balance in your life as possible, you'll always have happiness and harmony. Mm-hmm. So that's what Dave and I kind of really build on, and we help other individuals come from that. So focus on whatever you feel that gives you the most joy. That way it never feels like work.
Juan, I want to thank you so much for spending some time with me today. You've offered some great tips, some valuable tips, and I just hope that that folks, if you've got a pen and pencil, you write down some of the things that you said, because it's certainly very, very helpful. So I want to thank you once again for joining us.
Thank you so much, Lou. I really appreciate you reaching out and giving me the opportunity to share my passion on your platform. And me being over 50 as well, I'm coaching on everybody how to be fit forever.